the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Steelers and the Jaguars, and it's coming up.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw right away. Pickett. And right away he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off the game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because
got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Pickett. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember,
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Lawrence. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On second down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jags continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They start on the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On the counter, Elliott. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Pickett looking deep for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Elliott. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all finished on the touchdown reception by Ezekiel Elliott. Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants with it. He has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. Touchdown, Jaguars! J.J. Arcega-Whiteside on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now out come the Steelers. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. Pickett now on first down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. The first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Pickett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Jagsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Open right side, complete to Rager. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pickett will look to throw it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Pickett to throw on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Pickett. Pickett lost it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's coming.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This will be caught inside the 10. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we're a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward me. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll get this right back to Rager. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that tough. Touchdown! Jalen Rager from 30 yards out. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and through. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down with Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The give is to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. First and 10, here's Pickett. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw, Pickett. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this is caught at the 8. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 28 yards. And the Steelers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This will be caught. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Lawrence. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the 31, Pickett. And now here's another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs
at their 25-yard line.
After the pick six, here's Pickett to try again.
That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive. Back now in Jacksonville. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jalen Reagor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
The point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just hang on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Pickett now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42.
They'll throw again with Pickett. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Pickett. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juwan Jennings, 42 yards. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jags have got it on cruise control. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Jags will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Lawrence. A throw on the money to Rager. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Lawrence on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Open right side, complete to Rager. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Pickett back to the air on second down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Edwards.
On first and 10, it's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Pickett right back to the air again.
Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
And now here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation...
Yeah.